What's going on, guys? Greg Miskos Dies, and welcome to another glove review. Just when I thought we had reviewed every molded glove, Maverik sends us the new Maverik Vax. This is listed as the Maverik Max 2028, which I don't know if that means they're not going to refresh it for 3 years, but we'll see. They're also setting the standard for unboxing experiences. This is the box it came in, Play Maxed Out. Has a video game theme. I don't really know what the inspiration behind that was, but it's got the whole thing in here. Weight 170 grams, 15 zones, game ready. Maybe that's why they have the video game theme. And then inside, they even gave us a small television and a game controller to go with the gloves. Just leave that right there. I think this actually turns on. I just want to play. Am I hitting the wrong button? All right, I got a boxing game. Which one am I? Am I playing? Oh my God. I can't even. It looks like I'm like stabbing it with my hand. I don't know. Am I winning? I'm just gonna spam buttons. I think I'm this guy.
Looks like you're getting.
It does look like I'm losing. I don't know what any of these buttons do. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm doing anything.
Oh.
Did I lose?
I think you just got knocked out.
All right, well, we'll have to pick another one of those games and get good at it. Anyway, insane presentation by Maverik. So this is the all-new Max Glove. This is their second try at a fully molded backhand. I think these are $179.99, and they do have other colors. They had some splatters listed on Lacrosse.com that were pretty cool. Here's the solid red. So this is their highest end glove, and we did compare the weight versus the String King. They were a little heavier, but they definitely feel light. I would attribute a lot of that weight, at least some of it is in the magnet up here. But they feel a little more substantial, a little more protective, and a little more bulky than the String King. So the Shift was their first molded backhand glove, and it was pretty solid, but it definitely was a learning experience, I think, for them, which is why they came out with this so quickly after. So a couple things they talked about: the Air Core foam, which I guess this foam on the back is more breathable. When the whole thing is one piece, it probably doesn't breathe as well. And also the fingers, they might be setting a record for number of splits in the fingers. As far as protection, this foam feels relatively thick and firm-ish. It's not super hard. I think that's some of the issue with these is you can lose a little protection as they try and make them more minimal, and like this foam is pretty soft. So I could see maybe getting checked in the back of the finger might hurt, especially if they hit you on, one of these big splits. But as far as comfort, this glove is very strong in that area. Take my Apple Watch off. It fits great on my hands, the large, and requires almost no break-in. It's very free-flowing. They've got the thumb piece totally split, so this is a big gap here with a piece that spans that gap to add protection so that it's wrapping around here really nicely without fighting and wanting to flatten out. And they've got a couple splits, not as many as String King, but you can see there's a full cut through that's adding some backhand flexibility, and then full cuts through for ventilation. And then the cuff is very minimal, very thin. You can adjust the flare out with this Velcro. And then the wrist protector has a magnet, which is kind of nice. So you don't have Velcro grabbing onto your jersey or anything. It doesn't have a way to flip it back, I don't believe, so you can't open this up. But as I said in the last review, Carson and Winston were informing me, it might be cool to wear it flipped out if you don't like something directly on your wrist. I would never play like this, by the way, but apparently there are some people that do. So it's not my favorite that you can't tuck this back. I really like that feature, but outside of that, I do really like the magnet. It's also very fun to play with. So as far as mobility, these are great. Not as good as the String Kings probably, but I really do like the palm here. So it's got a lot of texture. Has a little pad on the bottom here. I don't think I've ever been checked on the palm. So I'm surprised they have some pads that add thickness down here at the bottom of your hand. But I really like the texture and the ribbing on here and some of the ventilation. And it does have a split, which I think is adding to a lot of that flexibility. So overall, these are really nice. Definitely creeping up there as the nicest molded foam gloves on the market. We are at the end of the year here going to put all of them to the test and pick a favorite so that we can help you guys decide which ones really are the best as you're getting up there spending close to $200 on gloves. It's important that you buy the ones you're going to love the most. So we'll try and get a full comparison of the SCX, the Maverik, the Warrior, and the String King all together so you can make an informed decision. as we close out 2025, pick the best glove. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day. No. Yes. Die, airplane. No. Okay. I died again. Oh, here we go. How many lives do I get? Oh, no. Come on. Aim up. What am I doing? Where? You can only aim in like 3 directions. I've had it. This is it. Maverik, you wasted your money on this.